125.23, KB1 Papa Mike.
United 1148.
Hey, I'm Sayintentions-Kmco live. It's early morning in Orlando. We got Sayintentions ATC. We're gonna fly to Cuba. We got a nice coffee on board. Let's ask for permission to taxi here in a minute. Alright, we'll let the stream get settled up here. Let me get
Jetstar 1027, contact Sydney approach on 124.4.
Requesting taxi to runway 24 right, UKV1 Papa Mike.
Good.
UKV1 Papa Mike, runway 24 right, taxi via Uniform 3 Lima, Uniform 7 Tango 1.
Lufthansa 1702, welcome to Sofia. Taxi to Terminal 2 Gate 6 via Foxtrot, Juliet, November, stay with me.
21.35, thank you, have a good morning.
That's Alpha Alpha 9, I'm rotating towards our heavy.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec Heavy, 27 miles from Delta Foxtrot 660. Turn right heading 025.
Get that radio down. This radio up.
Clear for the ILS runway 7 right approach.
Cross runway 8 left.
652, cross runway 08 left, then continue taxi via Juliet. Taxi to Tunnel 2 Gate 6 via the indications you can.
Orlando ground, Vision Jet Max 1, located north side of the airport here. Requesting permission to taxi to, I believe it's 35 left. Let me double check that.
Max 1, unable. Only runways 36 right and 35 left available. Expect runway 35 left. Taxi via Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 10. Hold short of runway 36 left.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, contact Schiphol approach on 118.08. Domjet 1347. Contact Palma Control departure on 118.005.
Max 1 Vision Jet, can I get the 36 right for departure?
Max 1, runway 36 right approved. Taxi via Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 10. Hold short, runway 36 left.
Taxi Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 10, hold short, runway 36 left. Max 1 Vision Jet.
Palma Control departure center identified. Climb via descent to flight level 100. Oscar Yankee Mike Echo Charlie, Hanover ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Alpha Lima 1, Lima Mike.
Set out of here.
Metro Tower, runway 22 left, winds calm. Fly runway heading clear to takeoff.
Roger, continue approach.
United 1148 Heavy, Denver ground, taxi to gate A, 27W via Mike, Alpha November Purple. Good day.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, Schiphol approach identified. Who you on?
Let's go to Cuba. Alright.
Runway 16 left, 1070 cleared to land.
Requesting IFR clearance to Bologna. We have information uniform. We have clearance in just a second.
Domjet 1347. Contact Barcelona. Control on 133.08.
Lufthansa 800, contact Munich radar on 133.55. Air Austria 2700, contact Gander Center on 135.
133.08, subject 1347.
Alpha 1.
Emirates 840, contact tower on 118.5. Have a good afternoon.
Lufthansa 800, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
We are ready to copy that, thank you.
Emerald Pumpkin 14, roger.
Gonna go this way.
Emerald Pumpkin 14, readback correct.
Early morning. Live weather, live time.
Tomjet 1347, Barcelona control identified. Good afternoon, Palma de Mallorca, QNH 1023.
Air France 21, Mike uniform. Cleared for the RNAV runway 27 right approach via Open Key 1 Whiskey.
118.5 on my vehicle, love you, brother.
Air Algerie 2700, Gander Center identified. Good morning.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793, contact Langen radar on 127.725.
Heavy contact tower on 124.15, take care.
Easy 652, runway 08 right, wind 070 at 8, cleared for takeoff.
Subject 1347.
Jetstar 1027, speed 230 knots, all that's traffic 7 miles ahead.
Tower, American 8919, yeah. American 8919 has the holding short, runway 18 left. Clear to Bologna via Mucl 3 Foxtrot, runway 11. Initial climb to 4,000 feet, departure on 123.53, squawk 2445, 0 miles past 5988.
5899, readback correct. Contact departure.
Ryan Air 34 Golf Foxtrot, contact London Control on 133.705.
American 8919, heavy, Dallas Tower, runway 18 left, winds 160 at 5, fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Runway heading 18 left, clear for takeoff.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793, Langen radar identified, service.
Taxiway.
Emirates 840 heavy, Bahrain tower, not clear what you said. Say again.
Delta 1365, Detroit departure, radar contact, climb and maintain flight level 340, turn left heading 200, vectors to ratio, then on course.
Ryan Air 34 Golf Foxtrot, London Control, identified. Good morning.
Clearance, Burrito 321 Alpha Tango at gate. Advance request IFR clearance to Mannheim City, information Charlie.
Clearance on request, stand by.
ATC goes to its Sayintensions. ATC Premium.
Emirates 840, hold short of runway 30 right, Centurion 3 mile final.
Ryanair 2985, descend via Malik 1 Mike, 7000 for the ILS runway 5 right approach to Manchester, QNH 1028.
Air Algerie 2700, contact Moncton Center on 132.8.
Beach car, 53 kilo, departing runway 6.
Boreza Alpha Tango, cleared to Mannheim, via the Aniki 3 Delta departure runway 7 center. Initial climb to 4000. Departure on 118.505, squawk 2337.
User Mazda 5988, can you confirm the QNH, please?
5899 at QNH 1018.
Right, MSC.
Red Wing 710, 24 miles from Foxtrot 28, Lima. Turn right, heading 325, descend and maintain altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 28 left approach.
QNH 1018, User Mazda 5988, thank you.
Good morning after Orlando.
Disney 57 Tango Lima, push and start approved, phase E.
Air Algerie 2700, Moncton Center,
Fuel trucks are out.
identified. Good morning.
Cargo section.
Left approach, red wing 710.
Tomjet 1347, climb flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, subject 1347.
7C, initial climb to 4,000, departure 118.505, squawk 2337, Boriza 321 Alpha Tango.
Boriza Alpha Tango, read back correct. Ground is on 121.805.
Big United.
Safe flight, sir.
Clearance for flight 2007 with information Foxtrot. I'd like to get our IFR clearance.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Jetstar 1027, speed 170 knots or less, traffic 3 miles ahead.
Speed on 4131 Charlie, Tulsa Riverside clearance, cleared to Hobby via the TUL-1 departure, then is filed, climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 43010 minutes after departure, departure on 119.85, squawk 4747, and your departure runway was changed to 19 right.
Just a few more hours. I haven't been asleep for 24 hours.
Runway 24
It's gonna
right,
be fun.
your number 1 behind the
Sure, we can be a safe pilot for the next hour and a half.
8652. Contact departure on 126.825.
Saudia 826. Expect the VICTUS 1 Alpha arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Just say the word if you'd like to start down earlier.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf. Contact press control on 124.06 climb.
Air Algerie 2700, contact Montreal Center on 134.175.
126.25. Launch 52 with you at 3,000.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, cross Central and flight level 070.
American 8919, heavy contact departure.
8652, departure identified, climb 6,000.
Flight 2107 is cleared to Hobby via the TUL-1 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 4,000, expect flight level 430 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.85, squawk 4747, and runway 19 right. Over to departure, American 8919 Heavy. American 8919 Heavy, caution 2700 for flight level 350.
Charlie, read back correct, contact ground on 121.7.
121.7.
Emirates for 840, heavy runway 30 right, wind 320 at 16, clear for takeoff.
Mr. Mountain 5988 at gate 06, ready for startup and push.
With Malta 5899, startup and push approved. Face west.
Contact ground on 122.125.
Max 1, cross runway 36 left, then continue taxi via Bravo 10.
Flight level 350, turn left heading 135.
Cross runway 36 left, then continue taxi via E10. Max 1.
Flight level 370.
Lufthansa 521, heavy Cleveland Center, good morning.
Approaching runway 36 left.
3700, Montreal Center identified. Good morning.
This is a simulator of real life.
Taxi to apron 100, cargo 103 via Delta Kilo, Delta Uniform. Good day.
Gear check.
652, climb flight level 230.
Control London on course, American 8919 Heavy.
Jetstar 1027,
Takeoff
flight
flaps.
left heading 310 vectors for the ILS runway 16 left approach.
Walker 5449,
Approaching
heavy
runway
contact
36
Minneapolis Center on
left.
127.425. Iridia 429er, contact
runway.
Mumbai radar on 125.9er.
Departure.
Max 1, contact tower on 118.45.
124.55.
Victor Papa Bravo, Echo Zulu, Fukuoka control identified. Good evening.
Alright.
Emirates 2 Uniform push and start
Set
approach.
the brakes. Contact tower 1845, maximum position.
on the runway.
Facing southeast, Emirates 2 uniform.
Emirates 2 Uniform, say again.
This is for requesting taxi to stand 123.
Orlando Tower, max 1 Vision Jet, holding short, runway
American
36,
8675 Heavy, La Paz Center.
left, ready for
Contact
departure
Association
on
Center
36 right,
128.4.
to VFR over to
J6755, descend and maintain altitude 2,500 feet.
Walker 5449, heavy Minneapolis Center, good
Max
morning.
1, Orlando Tower, runway 36 right, winds 130 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 1305, clear for takeoff. Max 1 VisionJet.
Beechcraft November 7733 Kilo, Anchorage Center, radar contact. Climb and maintain flight level 190, turn right heading 110, vectors to Lake Hill, then on course.
Tomjet 1347, climb flight level 340.
India 429, Mumbai radar identified. Good afternoon.
Alright.
Emirates 4 uniform, cross runway 14 right. Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Approaching runway 3 ticks right.
122.215. Air France 21 Mike uniform, contact the Gold Tower on 118.655.
Oscar Echo Charlie, runway
Right,
27
next
right,
stop,
taxi
Cuba.
via Mike.
High ground, Oscar, Echo Charlie, just across 27 center.
Full power.
British
Take our power set.
Macedonia Center, identified. Good afternoon.
Flight level 190, right heading
Airspeed is live.
110, Beechcraft 3 Kilo.
Aero 32700, contact Moncton Center on 133.8.
Rotate.
J6755, cleared for the RNAV, runway 27 approach via Mike Zulu 612.
Easy. There we go.
American 8675
You're coming up.
Asuncion Center, identified. Good morning.
November 522 Foxtrot, Dresden Airport ground, cleared to Hamburg via the Osken 9er Echo departure runway 4. Initial climb to 4,000, departure on 125.875, squawk 4346.
Emirates 2 uniform, push and start, approach base southeast. Upland, now ready for takeoff, UKV 1 Papa Mark.
Traffic. 12 o'clock. Low. 1 mile.
UKV 1 Papa Mike. Runway 24 right. Onshore. Your number 2 behind the 737.
Thanks very much, I'll be good to cross 27 center. Oscar Echo Charlie.
Good, good.
Emirates 840, contact departure. Cyber 1682, please expedite your climb to flight level 350.
Contact departure.
Belgrade radar, identified, Bravo.
Air 399er, heavy swing control, identified. Good afternoon.
Air Algeria 700.
Landing departure, Max 1 VisionJet easy. So 2,2700 feet, headed up to 18,000 feet over to Cuba.
Emirates 840 heavy, Bahrain departure, radar contact, climb flight level 170.
Max 1, Orlando departure, radar contact.
Back correct.
Air France 21 Mike uniform, the Gold Tower. Expect late landing clearance, runway 27 right.
Landing departure.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec.
Radar contact.
Tower on 118.78.
Max 1, say again please.
Disregard.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Air India 429, contact Mumbai radar on 135.75.
Max 1, disregard received.
170 MSC 40, and you want me to maintain present heading?
Emirates 840, contact Bahrain East Loop Center on 132.85.
American 1041, cleared to Kansas City via the Montan 2 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 6,000. Expect flight level 33010 minutes after departure. Departure on 119.2, squawk 6722, and your departure runway was changed to 16 left.
Ryanair 2985, descend altitude 4,000 feet, turn right heading 125, speed below 210 knots.
November 522 Foxtrot, push and start approved. Face northwest.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec Heavy, Frankfurt Tower, roger, continue approach.
The Good Tower from the 21 Mike uniform. We had
See how to set this off.
We had to abort the approach. Can we have an approach runway 26 left, please?
Lead 652, climb flight level 270.
Air India 429, Mumbai radar identified. Ram Ram.
I think we do manual.
833, descend via Dreamster 2 to 6,000 pedo, transition into Raleigh, altimeter 3006.
Control Red Dragon 440 Golf with you.
Alright, got that set.
107, resume normal speed, no traffic in trail.
Oscar Echo Charlie, contact tower on 120.18, safe flight.
VIP climb
Air
out rate.
32700, contact Moncton Center on 134.35.
Control Everett 840, you flight level 1T, correction passing 3000 for 170.
And see you later, Orlando.
Bahrain East
Just like
Center,
that.
identified. Good afternoon, Manama QNH 1007. 1007, and can I please get a heading towards Dubai?
American 8919 Heavy, please expedite your climb to flight level 350.
Expedited climb to flight level 350, American 8919 Heavy.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles, same altitude 320.
Approach Airnav runway 26 left for France to one Mike inform. Thank you very much.
Airfront 21 Mike uniform. Continue approach. Number 2, behind the Airfront 220 on a 6-mile final.
Clear to Kansas City via the Mountain 2 departure, then as filed, climb and maintain 6000, walk 6722, and runway was changed to 16 left, American 10.1.
Red Wing 710, contact Pulkovo Tower on 133.5.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, contact Langen radar on 128.555.
Amsterdam radar, Lufthansa 4 Hotel. We have reached our top of descent and we are ready for descent into Frankfurt.
Speedbird 580 Mike, contact Paris Control on 132.1. Oscar Yankee Mike Echo Charlie, Hanover Tower, runway 27 right, hold short 737 on the runway.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, descent by
9,000 feet, considered another 18,000 feet. Flight over to Cuba this morning.
Delta 45 Heavy, contact New York Center on 121.125. Air Algeria 2700, Moncton Center identified. Good morning.
Emirates 840, direct call code, then as filed, please.
Good tower, Red Wing 710, established altitude 811. Descent, wir sind zu sharp, flight level 120 into Frankfurt, and switching with select radar on 128.555. Goodbye.
Speedbird 580 Mike, Paris Control identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec Heavy, runway 07 right, winds 040 at 12, cleared to land.
Delta 45 Heavy, New York Center, good morning. Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, speed 160 knots, Embraer 190, 10 miles ahead. Oscar Echo Charlie, runway 27 right, winds 320 at 6, cleared for takeoff. Say again.
UKV 91 Papa Mike, Barcelona departure identified. Climb via the seat to flight level 200.
It's 10,000 feet. Get the flags off.
Established silence range.
Red Wing 710, Pulkovo Tower identified. Continue approach.
Runway 7 right, clear to Alpha, 77 Alpha Quebec.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 4 Hotel at flight level 350. We have reached our top of descent and we are ready for descent.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, Langen Radar identified. Guten Tag.
Ryanair 34 Golf, Foxtrot, contact Brussels Control on 125.0.
Emirates 840, climb flight level 250.
Red Wing 710, runway 28 left, wind 320 at 10, cleared to land, caution bird activity.
UKV 1 Papa Mike, contact Barcelona Control on 133.08.
Air Algeria 2700, contact Moncton Center on 132.8.
Langen radar, Lufthansa 4 Hotel, we are ready for descent.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, descent 12,000.
Ryanair 34 Golf, Foxtrot, Brussels Control, identified. Good afternoon.
Delta 1365, contact Cleveland Center on 128.625.
Sending 1 to 1,000 via VICTUS Charlie in Frankfurt.
Delta 1365, contact Cleveland Center on 128.625.
128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625. 128.625 Lufthansa for Hotel.
Ryanair 2985, 23 miles, Foxtrot, Foxtrot 05, Romeo. Turn right heading 115, descend and maintain 3,000 feet until established on the forecast. Cleared for the ILS runway 5 right approach.
Air Algeria 700, Moncton Center, identified. Good morning. Cabin in 1 Papa Mike, Barcelona Control, identified.
Flying live time, live weather.
QNH 1023.
Like a real pilot would be.
Air Malta 5988, ready to taxi.
Miss Malta 5899, runway 11 taxi via Mike Alpha.
Air India 429er, contact Ahmedabad radar on 132.5.
Easy 652, contact London Control on 127.83.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, expect the ILS, runway 23 left approaches to rally. And have you got information Golf?
Delta 1365, Cleveland Center, good morning.
American 8919, heavy contact Fort Worth Center on 126.725.
126.725, American 8919 heavy, yeah.
Mike Alpha with Air Malta 5988.
UKV 1 Papa Mike, speed below 250 knots.
Oscar Echo Charlie, contact Bremen radar on 119.49er.
Air India 429er, Ahmedabad radar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, resume normal speed, no traffic in trail.
Sunrise heading 0.5.
Fort Worth Center, American 8917 heavy, pass in flight level 180 for flight level 350.
American 8919 heavy, Fort Worth Center, good morning.
Airplane 21 Mike uniform, runway 27 right, with 020 at 4. Cleared to land. Caution bird activity.
Blue Jay 6755, contact Zamboanga Tower on 123.5.
Bremen radar identified, climb via the ship 3,500 tons. Easy 652, climb flight level 30.
November 522, Foxtrot, we are ready to taxi.
November 522 Foxtrot, runway 04 taxi via Kilo Hotel Alpha.
We are cleared for an approach on runway 26 left, so we need a landing clearance on 26 left Air France at 1 make it sound.
Emirates 840, contact Bahrain Central High Center on 124.3.
Just star 1027, 16 miles from renamed. Turn right heading 100, descend altitude 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 16 left approach. Blue Jay 6755, Zamboanga Tower, roger, continue approach.
Air India 429er, contact Mumbai radar on 135.75.
Blue Jay 6755, after the landing, Cebu 320 Neo clears the runway 27, wind 060 at 5, cleared to land. Emirates 840, Bahrain Central High Center identified.
Max 1, contact Tampa departure on 120.65.
121.23. British 1401, contact Sophia Center on 120.78.
Orlando departure, contact Tampa departure
Air India 429er, Mumbai radar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, descend flight level 040.
Easy 652, contact London Control on 133.18.
Victor Papa Bravo Echo Zulu, contact Kobe Control on 133.85.
Tampa departure, maximum jet, AZ 602, 15,600 feet headed up to 180. All the way over to MUC.
Sophia Center identified. Good afternoon.
Max 1, Tampa departure, good morning River Ranch, altimeter 3000.
Frankfurt. Exit at Mike if able. Contact ground on 121.805. Lufthansa 4 Hotel. Expect the ILS runway 7 right approach into Frankfurt. Verify information, Charlie.
Air India 429er, contact Ahmedabad approach on 119.8.
Emirates 840, contact Bahrain East Low Center on 132.85.
Saudia 826, contact Jakarta radar on 135.9er.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, contact Bordeaux Control on 125.105.
Recognizes runway 7 right approach into Frankfurt.
Max 1, contact Miami Center on 127.2.
November 522 Foxtrot, contact tower on 122.903. With Malta 5899, contact tower on 120.105.
Excellent. Control on 33.18.
Contact Miami Center 127, maximum mission jet.
Flight level 230.
Red Wing 710, welcome to Pulkovo. Contact ground on 121.7.
Miami Center,
India 429er,
AZ
Ahmedabad.
602,
Approach
maximum
identified.
mission jet.
Good afternoon.
Headed over to MUCF.
Jakarta radar identified. Selamat petang.
Emirates 8
Max 1, Miami Center, good morning. Lake Wales, altimeter 3000.
Taking tower on 120.105 with their Malta 5899.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, Bordeaux control identified. Bonne journée.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec, taxi to Terminal 1 gate, A52 via Mike 7, Mike 10, Lima 6, November 4, November 7, Link 5, November 8. Good day.
EC57 Tango Lima, runway 28 taxi via Bravo 2, Charlie 1, Charlie 3, Charlie 6, Charlie 8.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, contact Washington Center on 118.925.
November 522 Foxtrot, Dresden Airport Tower, runway 04, winds 320 at 10, cleared for takeoff.
Control, 52 with you at flight level 230, climb flight level 230.
652 under control identified, good morning.
State tower Brazil Malta 5899, holding short, runway 11.
With Malta 5899er, Timisoara Tower, runway 11, winds 170 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Air France 21 Mike Uniform, welcome to the Gulf. Exit at Victor 3 if able. Contact ground on 121.908.
Wind 1706, runway 11 for takeoff with their Malta 5899.
Alright, we're cruising altitude 18 ground feet.
Bravo
Next stop,
833 Washington
Cuba.
Center, good evening.
Emirates 2 uniform, runway 30 right taxi via Zulu Tango, hold short of runway 12 right.
Air India 429er, descent flight level 090. Turn left, heading 220. Vectors for the ILS. Runway 23 approach.
Vector Terminal 1, gate Alpha 52 via Mike 7, Mike 10, Lima 6, November 4, November 7, Link 5, November 8. Thank you very much, Lufthansa 7
Air France 21 Mike Uniform, De Gaulle ground, taxi to gate F4 via Sierra 3, hold short of runway 08 left. Good day.
Yeah, Zulu, Tango, full short of 12 right, Emirates 2 uniform.
125, request IFL clearance to Zurich.
I am working on that clearance, stand by. Turkish 125 Heavy, cleared to Zurich via the Santa 2 departure, radar vectors Carlos, then is filed, runway 28 left, initial climb to 3000, departure on 120.9 or squawk 4726.
Lufthansa 77 Alpha Quebec, cross runway 17 left.
Ground runway 710. Clear runway.
Red Wing 710, Pulkovo ground. Say again.
I am set back and relax.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, descend via Bluefin 1 Romeo to flight level 060 for the ILS runway 6 approach into Rotterdam via Dofbu.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, ready for descent.
Riverside ground, for flight 2107, request taxi.
Phenom 31 Charlie, runway 19 right taxi via Alpha, hold short of runway 13.
Air Algerie 2700, contact Moncton Center on 123.7.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, contact Raleigh approach on 124.905.
Phenom 31 Charlie, cross runway 13, then continue taxi via Alpha 6.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, descend at your discretion.
Cleared at runway.
Korean Air 630, contact Engine Center on 132.2.
Delta redirect ratio that is filed, please.
Wind up move descent flight level 60, Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, descent flight level 60.
Taxi runway 13, hold short.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, say again please.
Descent flight level 60, Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, Raleigh approach, good evening, Raleigh altimeter 3006.
Airport Pumpkin 14, contact Amsterdam radar on 118.805.
Runway 19 right, via Alpha, hold short, runway 13.
Sierra 35 November, contact Toronto Center on 135.4.
Air Algeria 2700, Moncton Center identified, good morning. Condor 4 Papa Yankee, expect the Turtle 8 Whiskey arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner. Direct VICTUS, direct Turtle.
Korean Air 630, Incheon Center identified, Annyeong Hashimnika.
Uniform holding short 1 to right.
UK 1 in Papa Mike, speed below 250, please.
November Charlie Alpha X-ray descent flight level 60.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, descent flight level 040.
Good evening, Cathay 048, requesting IFR clearance to Hanoi.
Emerald Pumpkin 14, Amsterdam radar identified, good afternoon.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Air 2835 November Toronto Center identified, good morning.
Clearance delivery 3125, clear to Zurich, Yate, Ascent Alpha 2 Spawn to radar, Victor, slow 10, on field runway 28 left, initial time 3000, departure on 120, that's 19. Squawk 4736.
Turkish 125, heavy, say again please.
Blue 6755, exited Alpha if able. Taxi to Terminal Gate Bay 2 via Alpha monitor this frequency.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray descent flight level 040.
652, contact Paris Control on 128.875.
Cathay 048, cleared to Hanoi via the Admiral 1 Delta departure, then as filed. Runway 14, initial climb to flight level 060, departure on 121.3, squawk 2232.
With Malta 589er, contact Arad departure on 123.53.
Red departure 123.53, goodbye with your Malta 5899.
Mucl 1 in Papa Mike, resume normal speed, no speed restrictions.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, 6 miles from Alpha Mike 609er. Turn left heading 090. Descend altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 6 approach.
Paris Control on 128.875. Paris Control morning 252 with you at flight level 280, plan flight level 230.
Lufthansa 436 Heavy, contact London Control on 121.23. Lufthansa 4 Hotel, contact Frankfurt, approach on 118.505.
Cathay 048 is cleared to Hanoi by the Admiral 1 Delta departure, runway 14, initial climb flight level 060, departure 121.3, squawk 2232.
Cathay 048, read that correct.
Easy 652, Paris Control identified, bon après-midi.
Today you're at departure with your Malta 5899, climbing through 2,000 feet to 4,000 feet.
With Malta 5899er at departure identified, climb 4000.
Lufthansa 800, contact Munich radar on 125.14.
November 522 Foxtrot, contact Munich radar on 125.875.
Turkish 125 via the SMKN Alpha 2 departure radar vector close 10 knots wind, runway 28 left, initial climb to 3000, departure on 120 decimal 9er, squawk 4736.
Turkish 125 heavy, read back correct. Ground is on 121.8, safe flight, sir.
United 180, runway 15 left taxi via November Bravo, November Echo, Whiskey Whiskey.
Korean Air 630, contact Dega Center on 125.375.
24,000 with Air Malta 58999.
November 522, Foxtrot, Munich radar identified. Climb via the SID.
Saudia 826, cleared all-fast transition. Expect the ILS runway 7 right approach into Sukarno-Hatta. Verify information, Victor.
Lufthansa 120, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon.
Switching over to Frankfurt approach on 118.545. Lufthansa for hotel, goodbye, thank you for service.
Channel 31 Charlie, contact tower on 120.3. Bye-bye.
Korean Air 630, Dago Center identified on you.
With Malta 58999, climb flight level 210.
Timing 2210 with Air Malta 58999.
Ground is on 121.8. Thank you very much, bye-bye.
Ryanair 2985, contact Manchester Tower on 118.63.
Cessna 1027, contact Sydney Tower on 119.45.
Mouse.
Good morning. Frankfurt approach. We have information Charlie on board. And flight level 160 Lufthansa 4 hotel.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, Frankfurt approach identified. Good afternoon. Emirates 840, expect the date of 4 Charlie arrival and for your descent in roughly 20 minutes.
Lufthansa 2 Uniform X-ray, contact Schiphol Tower on 118.105.
Air India 429er, 36 miles from FI23. Turn left, heading 185. Descend altitude 2,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 23 approach. QNH 1007.
Control border head Cuba.
Air Malta 58999 requesting speed 220.
Turkish 125, ground 34 push, contact start.
Turkish 125 heavy, San Francisco ground, push and start approved, tail northwest.
Ryanair 2985, Manchester Tower, continue approach number 2 behind the Logan ATR 72 on a 4-mile final.
Jetstar 1027, Sydney Tower, roger, continue approach runway 16 left. Emirates 2 uniform, you are on ground frequency, contact tower when ready for departure.
Emirates 840, expect the ILS runway 30 left approach into Dubai. And have you got information Golf?
With Malta 58999, maintain present speed.
Lufthansa 2 uniform X-ray, Schiphol Tower, roger, continue approach. Lufthansa 2 uniform X-ray, runway 06, wind 050 at 11, clear to land.
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
357 Tango Lima, follow the 737 ahead.
Emirates 2 uniform, contact tower on 118.5. Have a good afternoon.
Turkish 125, push contact start approved, tail northwest, thank you.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, contact Langen radar on 129.355.
Present speed with Air Malta 58999.
Lufthansa 1807, Barrages clearance, cleared to Munich via the Pinar 4 November departure runway 36 left, initial climb to 13,000, departure on 124.23, squawk 7625.
Boeing says, hey, good morning, my friend. It's nice to see you. What's happening, boy? We just left out of Orlando and headed over to Cuba. It's MSFS.
November Charlie Alpha X-ray, descend altitude 2,000 feet, cleared for the ILS runway 6 approach via Dofmu.
Emirates 2 uniform heavy, Bahrain Tower, runway 30 right, hold short, A320 on the runway.
Percent for flight 2107, ready for departure, runway 19 right.
Wind on 4131, Charlie, Tulsa Riverside Tower, runway 19 right, wind 090 at 3, cleared for takeoff.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 19 right.
Affirmative, hold at roll at established, descent level 110 left turn.
Emirates 2 uniform heavy, runway 30 right, wind 320 at 16, cleared for takeoff.
Got us an iced coffee and headed over to Cuba.
Clear side, that's still 6, so it'll seem one of them that Charlie has like
Mike Romeo, Charlie 793, Langen radar identified. Good afternoon.
57 Tango Lima. Slow your taxi, 737 on the taxiway ahead.
Lufthansa 1807, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.908.
Saudia 826.
So it's about an hour and 9 minutes out.
Emirates 840, Bahrain Central High Center identified. Good afternoon.
Speedbird 580 Mike. Contact range control on 121.075. November 522 Foxtrot, climb flight level 230.
UKB-1, Papa Mike, climb flight level 320.
Contact Vienna radar on 134.35.
Speedbird 580 Mike, range control identified. Bonjour. With Malta 58909, climb flight level 270. Lufthansa 800, Vienna radar identified. Good afternoon. 985, number 2, runway 05 right.
Flight level 270, Malta 5899.
Delta 1365, contact Chicago
Beautiful
Center
departure out of Florida.
Edelweiss 562, contact Skopje, radar on 119.375.
Lufthansa 1807, push and start approved. Face south.
Center, Lufthansa 521 Heavy, flight level 370.
Lufthansa 521, heavy Boston Center, good morning.
Emirates 840, contact Delta Center on 135.725.
Delta 1365, Chicago Center, good morning.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu, Skopje radar identified.
Troy says, what's up? What's happening, T-Bro? Just headed over to Cuba.
Center identified, good afternoon.
What y'all up to? Got the sunrise in Florida.
Contact tower on 118.155. Bye-bye.
Got the iced coffee on board. Headed on over.
Barrages clearance cleared to Heathrow via the Sommer Sierra 2 November departure, runway 36 left. Initial climb to 13,000 feet. Departure on 124.23. Squawk 4412.
Ryanair 2985, runway
We're headed
05
over
right,
there,
0706, clear to land.
Headed over there to Cuba, pick up some VIPs, and fly them back later on today, at some point. Blank says, how do you like your keyboard? I like it. I wish it was like it was backlit, like it had lights on it, so that I could see better at night after early morning. That would be good. But it works out pretty good. In the daylight, it's just fine. Being right here, it's kind of lit up with the camera.
It's ready for pushback and startup.
Cathay 048, push and start approved. Face southwest.
Jetstar 1027, continue approach. Jetstar 1027, runway 16 left, wind 090 at 7, cleared to land.
It's like 3:34 a.m. where I live.
Zulu arrival. Anticipate descent in about 20
3
minutes.
more hours. I've been up for 24 hours.
Walker 5449, heavy Minneapolis Center, good morning.
I guess I'll go to sleep at some point today.
Exit Sierra 3 is able. Contact ground on 121.56.
Easy 57, Tango Lima. Alicante Tower, runway 28, hold short. You're number 1 behind the 737.
Emirates 2 uniform, contact Bahrain Heathrow Center on 132.85. With Malta 58909, climb flight level 320.
Flight level 320, with Malta 5899.
I'm not sure what time it is here in Florida. I left out of Orlando. Probably 6:30 maybe. I don't know.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Saudia 826. Contact Jakarta. Radar on 119.75.
Emirates 2 uniform, Bahrain East Low Center identified. Good afternoon, Manama QNH 1008.
Boeing says I am going to get one my paint. Mine keeps wearing off.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray. Contact Rotterdam Tower on 118.205.
This one here, it hasn't had any wear on it as far as like paint coming off or anything. It's stayed pretty good. I think it was like $18 a few years ago. They're a little cheaper now. But I wish, like I said, I wish I got one that would line up.
Schiphol ground.
That'd be the next one.
B27 via Sierra 3. Bravo.
That would definitely be the next one.
Alpha A4 West. Good day.
Helen says, send the middle flight pieces. I'm going to sleep. Okay, honey bunny. I'll see you when I get to Cuba. She's back there going to sleep. See you later.
Expect the localizer Romeo runway 26 approaches the Seabook. Verify.
Boeing says I'm in Texas, 5:30 a.m. 3:30 here in Arizona, where I'm at.
Identified. Good afternoon.
Saudia 826. Jakarta radar identified. Selamat sore.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, direct Jonas.
Power.
Yeah, I haven't been asleep almost 24 hours. What's wrong with me?
57 Tango Lima, Alicante ground. Contact tower on 118.55.
I guess just playing the simulator is too much fun. Whether it's either trucking or flying.
Runway 28 left, taxi Alpha, Foxtrot.
Finnair 3909er, heavy Sweden control identified. Good afternoon.
Ready to head out over the ocean early morning. Haha, love it.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, Rotterdam Tower, roger, continue approach.
We got Sayintensions ATC you're hearing right now.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.83.
November 4 Tango Hotel. Contact Seabook radar on 158.975.
Ryanair 2985, Manchester ground, taxi to Pier A Gate 47, via Victor Charlie, Victor Hotel Zulu, hold short of runway 23 right. Good day.
Clearance on request. You're number 1.
Boeing says, I know I saw you last night, right? Keep on going, man.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, runway 06, wind 060 at 10, clear to land.
Approach. Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray. 106, clear to land. Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray.
I was just sitting there. Like, I think I'm going live stream. Talking to the beautiful wife. I think I'm going to go live and just fly over to Cuba. So I can't sleep anyway. Might as well. And if I fall asleep while I'm doing a live stream, well, we'll see what happens.
ILS Zulu runway 24 left approach to Berlin. And have you got information go?
Correct radar with Malta 5899, climbing to flight level 170.
But we just got an hour to go. We'll see.
With Malta 5899er, Bucharest radar identified. See ya.
Radar, November 80 Hotel. Overhead Munich. With you.
November 804 Tango Hotel. Innsbruck radar identified. Guten Tag, Dachau. QNH 1024.
Lufthansa 1807, runway 36 left taxi via Echo Alpha 2, Mike, Bravo 2, Zulu 1.
November 522 Foxtrot, Foxtrot, climb flight level 280.
Pretty nice morning so far.
Swiss 466, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.905.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, descend via Rylax 2 Alpha to 7000 into Zurich, QNH 1024.
Hold it. chat as well here.
Got Tower J6674, this is sorry about clearance to dump out.
J6674, cleared IFA to Davao. After departure, runway 27, left circuit, maintain 1,000 feet. Expect further clearance en route.
Wind on 31 Charlie, contact departure. Over to departure.
With Malta 589er, climb flight level 360.
There you go. Yeah, you're ready.
7 Tango Lima, Alicante Tower, runway 28, waves calm, cleared for takeoff.
Wind on 31 Charlie, advise ready for departure when able. Departure at 4,000.
Climb level.
About 8 minutes left.
Lufthansa 1807. Contact tower on 118.08.
Wind on 4131 Charlie, Tulsa departure, radar contact.
Speedbird 580, Mike.
Out here flying. Love of aviation.
Coming up in about 20 minutes.
Absolutely
United 180,
fantastic.
Houston Tower, runway 15 left, hold short, number 2 behind the 737.
Lufthansa 1807, Barajas Tower, runway 36 left, waves calm, cleared for takeoff.
Gotta keep the pilot hydrated.
By radar on 135.7.
He said keep the pilot hydrated.
November 4 Tango Hotel, contact Munich radar on 132.635.
Phenom 31 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 220.
Ryanair 2995, cross runway 23 right, then continue taxi via Hotel Juliet. 220.
Jetstar 1027, exit at Tango 3 at Babel. Contact ground on 121.7.
Cyber 1682, Mumbai radar, identified. Good afternoon.
November 804 Tango Hotel, Munich radar identified. Good afternoon, Dachau QNH 1024.
Such a cool simulator.
United 180, runway 15 left, winds 260 at 8, gusting 24. Fly runway heading, cleared for takeoff.
Walker 5449, heavy, contact Winnipeg Radio Center on 123.275. Emirates 2 uniform, contact Bahrain Central High Center on 124.3.
Cafe 2, plane request takeoff.
Easy 652, expect the Limoges 2 Lima arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Cafe 048, runway 14 taxi via Echo Sierra, November 2.
Echo Sierra, November 2, the holding point runway 14 Cafe 048.
Phenom 31 Charlie, direct Neil, Dennis file, please. American 8919, heavy, contact Fort Worth Center on 132.275. November 522 Foxtrot.
Should be a pretty simple flight.
Bremen radar on 119.505.
Landing might be interesting. Time to get there might be kind of tired.
Control on 118.035.
Jetstar 1027, Sydney ground, taxi to domestic 2 apron gate 59er via Tango 3, Tango Lima Charlie. Good day. Emirates 2 uniform, Bahrain Central High Center identified. Good afternoon.
Walker 5449, heavy Winnipeg Radio Center identified. Good morning. This is South. Turkish 125 heavy, contact tower on 120.5. Bye-bye.
Air India 429er, contact Ahmedabad Tower on 118.9.6.
With Malta 589er, contact Budapest radar on 118.465.
Tomjet 1347, Barcelona control identified. Buenas.
November 522 Foxtrot, Bremen radar identified. Hello?
Air India 429er, Ahmedabad Tower, Roger, continue approach. Lufthansa
You're on our way.
7, contact Madrid departure on 124.23.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793, cleared Amiki transition. Expect the ILS runway 14 approach into Zurich. And have you got information uniform?
Wow, what is
Air Malta 5899, climbing to flight level 250 to flight level 360.
With Malta 5899er, Budapest radar identified, Salutara. 429er, runway 23, winds 220 at 8. Clear to land.
VJ6674 ready for push and start.
VJ6674, push and start approved, face east.
Swiss 466, runway 09, right taxi via Alpha, link 53, Yankee,
Vietnam 31 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Lufthansa 1807, Madrid departure identified, climb 13,000.
Be there before we know
Contact
it.
New York Center on 133.175. Easy 57, Tango Lima, contact Valencia departure on 118.8. 340. Max 1, contact Miami Center on 124.7.
28 left.
Contact Miami Center 124.7, max 1.
Victor Papa Bravo Echo Zulu, contact Fukuoka Control on 119.35.
Programmed in.
45 Heavy New York Center, good morning.
Actually, I should probably
I'm
put that
working
over
on
here.
that clearance. Stand by.
United Virtual 89er, 02.
Miami Center, maximum vision jet, 18,000 feet all the way over to the
Runway 12, initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 118.2. Squawk 7643.
Max 1, Miami Center, good morning. 800, contact Ljubljana radar on 119.885.
Lufthansa 1807, climb flight level 250.
57, Tango Lima, Valencia departure, identified. Climb flight level 130, turn right, heading 340, vectors to Vilna, then on course.
125, west departure, runway 28 left.
Well, I have to use this one. Use this one.
American 041, request push and start.
American 1041, push and start approved. Tail east.
Walker 5449, heavy contact Winnipeg
1
Center
minutes out.
on 132.125. Vietnam 31 Charlie, contact Fort Worth Center on 135.45. Lufthansa 800, Ljubljana radar identified. Good afternoon.
135.45.
United Virtual 89er, 02. Read that correct. Ground is on 121.7. Safe flight, sir.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, thanks for your patience. Leave your hold at Rollis and resume your arrival. Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, taxi to stand 210 via Victor 4. Victor Quebec, stay on this frequency.
Next stop, Cuba.
Lufthansa 606 Alpha, request IFR clearance to Frankfurt.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Walker 5449, heavy, Winnipeg Center, identified. Good morning.
Forward Center with you at flight level 2045 for 340.
Center 4121 Charlie, Fort Worth Center, good morning.
Turkish 125, clear for takeoff, runway 28 left, thank you very much, bye bye.
No worries. Lufthansa 4 Hotel, thank you.
Victor 4, Victor Quebec, one of the not 55 actually.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, cleared to Frankfurt via the Give Me 6 Sierra departure runway 26 left. Initial climb to flight level 070, departure on 118.83, squawk 1412.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, I've got a shortcut for you. Descend flight level 090, turn left heading 185, vectors for the ILS runway 7 right approach.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, contact Swiss radar on 133.05.
Lufthansa 521 heavy, flight level 3970.
Lufthansa 521, Montreal Center identified, good morning.
Vietnam 31 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 400.
400.
UKV-1, Papa Mike, contact Bordeaux, control on 125.790.
57, Tango Lima, direct Vilna, then a file, please.
Good to Frankfurt, give 60 departure on 6 initial climb to flight level 070, departure 118.83, squawk 1412, Lufthansa 656 Alpha.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.83 when ready.
Victor Papa Bravo Echo Zulu, contact Daegu Center on 125.375.
Victor Papa Bravo Echo Zulu, Daegu Center identified. Good evening.
United 180, contact departure.
Man, clouds are
Bird 580 Mike. Contact
beautiful this
radar
morning.
Geneva Center on 119.175.
Flight level 090, turn left heading 185, vector for the ILS runway 7 wide approach, Lufthansa 4 Hotel.
Orlando clearance, Max 1 Vision Jet. Can I get flight following VFR over to MUCL?
Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Mike Romeo, Charlie 7903, Swiss radar identified.
That was me.
I
From
will have your
earlier.
clearance in
It's
just a
pretty
second.
cool.
Wendy's 1401, contact Sophia Center on 125.575.
UKV 91 Papa Mike, Bordeaux Control identified. Good afternoon.
And I said MUCL. It's supposed to be MUCF.
Expect the rear up 3 Sierra arrival. Descent coming up in about 20 minutes. Notify if you're ready to descend before that.
MAX 1 Orlando clearance cleared out of the Orlando class Bravo airspace to MUCL. Maintain VFR at or below 2000. Departure on 119.4, squawk 4716.
United 180, Houston departure, radar contact. Climb and maintain 10,000, turn left heading 055, vectors to Cartman, then on course. American 8919, heavy contact Fort Worth Center on 132.275.
UJ6674 ready for taxi.
UJ6674, runway 27, taxi via Alpha.
Pittsburgh 2703, Tenerife Sur clearance, clear to Gatwick, via the Comba 1 Echo departure, runway 07, initial climb to 4000, departure on 127.7, squawk 1261.
Emirates 2 uniform, cleared all road transition. Expect the ILS runway 30, left approach into Dubai. Advise you have information Golf.
97, Tango Lima, climb flight level 240.
Air Algeria 2700, contact Moncton Center on 134.25.
Speedbird 580 Mike, Alps radar Geneva Center identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 1807, climb flight level 310.
Cathay 048, contact tower on 118.3. Have a good evening.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, turn left heading 075 vectors for the ILS runway 23 left approach.
Cathay 048, contact tower on 118.3 for departure clearance.
Max 1 Vision Jet. Can I get that for runway 18?
MAX 1 unable. Available runways are 36 right and 35 left.
November 522, Foxtrot, cleared Delta Hotel 857 transition. Expect the RNAV runway 33 approach into Hamburg and confirm you have information X-ray.
Air 3909er heavy, contact Polaris control on 125.705.
Vendish 1401, Sophia Center identified. Dobarden. United 180, climb and maintain flight level 210.
Pittsburgh 2703, readback correct. Contact ground on 121.9 when ready.
74 request backtrack runway 27.
UJ6674, runway 27, backtrack approved. Emirates 840 heavy, contact Bahrain Central High Center on 124.3. Air Algeria
About 43 minutes
2700,
out.
Moncton Center identified. Good morning.
57, Tango Lima, contact Barcelona, control on 133.08.
Nakatawa, good evening, Cathay 048, ready for departure, runway 14. Cathay 048 heavy, Hazrat Shah Jamal, International Airport Tower, runway 14, winds 150 at 4, clear for takeoff.
Mike Romeo, Charlie 7903, contact Alps radar Zurich Center on 119.225.
Air 3909er heavy, Polaris control identified. Good afternoon.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu, contact Macedonia Center on 125.355.
Emirates 840 Heavy, Bahrain Central High Center. Good afternoon.
Runway 143, Pacific, Cathay 05.
Turkish 125 Heavy, NorCal departure, radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000, maintain present heading, vectors to King, then on course.
Air Algerie 2700, expect the Rocket 3 arrival, Tybos transition. In about 20 minutes, I'll start your descent.
Speedbird 580 Mike, contact Swiss radar on 126.05.
Tango Lima, Barcelona, control, identified. Una vez parada.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu, Macedonia Center, identified. Good afternoon. Mike Romeo, Charlie 7903, Alps radar Zurich Center, identified. Good afternoon.
Vantage 1401, contact Bucharest radar on 122.03.
And up 31 Charlie, climb and maintain flight level 430.
Lufthansa 1807, contact Madrid control on 118.275.
Speedbird 580 Mike, Swiss radar identified. Good afternoon.
Mike Romeo, Charlie 7903, contact Zurich final approach on 125.33.
Turkish 125 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 200.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, cross runway 06, then continue taxi via Victor 4, Victor Quebec.
Singapore Juliet Kilo Papa, Melbourne Oceanic, contact Mauritius Oceanic on 136.74, squawk 2000.
Vantage 1401, Bucharest radar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 1807, Madrid control identified. Good afternoon.
James says, you have early this morning. Oh yeah, I'm up early. I didn't go to bed.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra.
Headed over to Cuba.
Traffic at your 12 o'clock, 2 miles. Same altitude, 737.
Eurowing 335. You have not been cleared into the Bravo airspace. Exit the Bravo immediately. Once clear, advise when ready to copy phone number for possible pilot deviation.
Somebody's
Bravo 833, turn right heading 090.
Lima November Charlie Alpha X-ray, say again.
Tango Lima, climb, flight.
James says, where are you going to? We left out of Orlando, Florida, going over to Cuba.
Departure 119, squawk 4716, Max 150 jet.
Max 1, read back correct. Ground will be on 121.8. Lufthansa 4 Hotel, I need you below 250 knots.
United 180, climb and maintain flight level 230.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, Zurich final approach identified. Suerte Navidad.
Yeah, we're headed over to Cuba.
Juliet Kilo Papa Heavy, Mauritius Oceanic departure identified.
39 minutes out. James says, are you almost there? We're about 39 minutes away. It was about a about a 2-hour flight.
Lufthansa Florida.
Or no, an hour and...
Blue J 6674, runway 27.
About an hour and 45, yeah, maybe 2 hours total.
Emirates 2 uniform, contact Bahrain East Low Center on 132.85.
Emerald Pumpkin 14, contact Bremen radar on 120.225.
Lufthansa 1807, climb flight
Had
level
us some
360.
coconut iced coffee, so we're awake right now.
From APQ, turn left heading 305, descend and maintain 2,200 feet until established on the localizer, clear for the ILS runway 23 left approach.
I gotta go to the store here in a little bit, get some bacon.
On 127.83.
In real life, it's 4 a.m. In 2.5 more hours from now, I'll be awake for 24 hours.
American 1041, runway 16 left taxi via Whiskey Bravo, Charlie.
Swiss 466, contact tower on 124.855.
Saudia 826, descend via Bidav 1 Alpha to 5000 all-plus transition into Suikarno Hatta, QNH 1009er.
So it's been a fun flight. It's been nice to leave from out of Florida earlier this morning.
Push and start approved, face south. Lufthansa 800, contact Zagreb radar on 122.53.
Stuck at departure, good evening, Cathay November, departing 1,200, climbing 6,000.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, 25 miles from Delta Foxtrot 660. Turn left heading 120, descend altitude 4,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 7 right approach.
Cathay 048 Heavy, DACA departure, radar contact. Climb by the SID to flight level 130.
Yeah, sometime. I will be.
Air 13270, contact Boston Center on 128.05.
Delta 45 Heavy, contact Washington Center on 126.875.
Heathrow Tower, runway 09 arrived, wind 070
We'll see you later.
Takeoff.
Appreciate you checking in.
Ryanair 34, Golf, Foxtrot, leg and radar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 436, runway control identified. Hi there.
Turkish 125 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 240.
Emirates 840, contact UAE Center on 128.25.
Lufthansa 800, Zagreb radar identified. Pozdrav.
American 8919 Heavy, contact Houston Center on 132.7.
25 miles from ES 660, turn left heading 120, descend altitude 4,000 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 7 right approach, Lufthansa.
You have a good day, James says. Thank you, appreciate that, James. You as well.
Identified, good morning.
Enjoy yours.
Delta 45 Heavy, Washington Center. Good morning. Beechcraft 33 Kilo. Expect the RNAV might approach into an Equinox pass. Anticipate descent in about 20 minutes.
Emirates 840, UAE Center identified. Assalamu alaikum.
Easy 652, contact Paris Control on 118.725.
The RNAV might approach to Lufthansa pass in about 20 minutes. Beechcraft 33 Kilo.
Air 35 November, contact Toronto Center on 124.375.
United 180, climb and maintain flight level 270.
Air 2835 November, Toronto Center identified. Good morning.
Emirates 14, expect the OG by 1 arrival. I'll start to descent in about 20 minutes.
118.725.
United 180, climb and maintain requested altitude.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Control.
On our way, almost to Cuba.
With you at flight level 230.
Easy 652, Paris Control identified. Good afternoon.
United Virtual 8902, Adelaide clearance. Clear to Sydney via the 85 departure, then as filed. Runway 12, initial climb to 5,000. Departure on 118.2. Squawk 1546. Blue Jay 6674, Manila Center, evening. Stay requested altitude.
Condor 4 Yankee, cleared altitude.
Got the wrong airport code.
Contact the ILS Zulu runway 19 approaching to West Ventura. Verify information Delta.
Center, Emirates 840, we have reached at here.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, contact Bordeaux Control on 125.79.
Center, Emirates 840, requesting descent now.
United Virtual 8902, read that correct. Ground will be on 121.7.
7:02 a.m. at the airport right now. And we got about 33 minutes of 7:35, 7:40
with information Charlie, request
in Cuba should be headed.
Stand by, you're number 1.
Flight level 170.
Turkish 125 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 290. Ascot 70, information Charlie is current, cleared to Edinburgh. After departure, fly radar vectors in pipe, runway 7, initial climb to 3,000, squawk 1413. Emirates 840, descend via data for Charlie to 7,000 into Dubai. QNH 1007.
Flight level 170, BCA 667.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, Bordeaux Control identified. Good afternoon.
United 180, climb and maintain flight level 290.
It's
Canberra, after departure fly radar vectors to I and PIP, runway 7, initial climb to 3000, squawk 1413, Ascot 70.
Ascot 70, read back correct.
DHL squawk 4452 and ident.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
Cyber 1682, contact Mumbai radar on 125.9.
4452 and ident, DHL.
Take off the ground, Ascot 70, request clearance for engine start.
Ascot 70, engine start approved.
Route 6674, clear to Davao. Direct Mike Zulu 528, then as filed. Squawk 4311 and ident.
Man, it's been a nice flight.
652, descend via Limoges to Lima to flight level 120 into Marignac.
DHL, I show you squawking 7000. Verify your squawking 4452. Mode C.
Cyber 1682, Mumbai radar identified. Good afternoon.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, contact Raleigh Tower on 127.45.
Flight level 160,
UK 6674, radar contact. 5 miles southeast of Zamboanga at 4,000 feet. Zamboanga QNH 1010, cleared direct.
Max 1, contact Aero Center on 126.9er.
Contact Warrior Center on
Contact Houston Center on 132.7.
Next one.
walking.
Switch 466 heavy, Farnborough radar identified, turn left heading 170, vectors 2. Then on
Warrior Center, maximum vision jet inbound for MUCF.
Windish 1401, contact Bucharest radar on 134.46.
Good morning. 048, climb flight level 310.
Turkish 125 heavy, climb and maintain flight level 330.
449 heavy, contact Winnipeg Radio Center on 123.55.
American 35 November, expect the RNAV X-ray runway 26 approach into city. Advise you have information, Juliet. Lufthansa 4 Hotel, contact Frankfurt Tower on 118.78. When established.
Michael Sergeant 7903, cleared for the ILS runway 14 approach via Abu.
Speedbird 580 Mike, descend via Ring 23 Echo to 4000 into Malpensa. QNH 1020.
Windish 1401, Bucharest radar identifies. Bună ziua.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, number 2 behind the American 737 on a 3-mile final, runway 23 left, wind 220 at 10, cleared to land.
Walker Pitch 449 heavy, Winnipeg Radio Center identified. Good morning.
Warrior Center, maximum vision jet. You got us for runway 12 there.
Emirates 840 heavy, Minad approach identified. Marhaba.
Cyber 1682, contact Mumbai radar on 135.75.
Tower, Lufthansa 4 Hotel, accepted on ILS runway 7 wide, 12 nautical miles away.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, Frankfurt Tower. Roger, continue approach.
Munich ground, Lufthansa 656 Alpha, ready to taxi.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha Munich ground, runway 26 left taxi via Whiskey 2 Sierra 7 Sierra Bravo 14.
United 180, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Okiba 1 plus 3000 Berlin, QNH 1022.
466, contact landing control on 130.925.
November 4 Tango Hotel, turn left heading 160 VICTUS for the localizer, runway 26 approach.
Cyber 1682, Mumbai radar identified. Good afternoon.
We're looking good.
67 via MSFS Sierra 70 Bravo 14 657.
Company 048, contact DACA control, upper DACA comm center on 125.7.
Cathay 048, DACA control, upper DACA comm center, identified. Good evening.
Orlando ground, Vision Jet Max 1, located north side of the airport here. Requesting permission to taxi to, I believe it's 35 left. Let me double check this.
Max 1 unable, only runways 36 right and 35 left available.
information Juliet, Baron 35 November.
Baron 2835 November, Toronto Center. Juliet is current, thanks for that. Identified, good morning.
United 180, contact Houston Center on 126.905.
Speedbird 580, Mike, contact Milan Center on 121.14.
652, cleared Wagner transition. Expect the RNAV runway 11 approach into Marignac and confirm you have information Tango.
Turkish 125 Heavy, contact Oakland Center on 125.85.
British 1401, contact Budapest radar on 118.465.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, runway 07 right, wind 040 at 12, cleared to land.
Ground, Boriza 321 Alpha Tango, ready to taxi.
Boriza 321 Alpha Tango, Frankfurt ground, runway 07 center taxi via Lima, Yankee 1, Mike 34.
25 minutes out.
Delta 1365, contact Chicago Center on 121.275.
Speedbird 580, Mike, Milan Center identified. Good afternoon.
Max 1, Vision Jet, can I get the 36 right for departure?
Max 1, runway 36 right, approved. Taxi via Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 10, hold short, runway 36 left.
American 8675 Heavy, contact Resistencia Center on 125.75.
Turkish 125 Heavy, Oakland Center, good morning.
Cathay 048, climb flight level 370.
Windish 1401, Budapest radar identified, good afternoon.
Taxi via Lima, Yankee 1, Mike 34, to runway 07 center, Boriza 321 Alpha Tango.
Taxi Alpha 1, Alpha Bravo 10, hold short, runway 36 left. Max 1, Vision Jet.
Runway 07 right, wind 040 at 12, clear to land.
Delta 1365 Chicago Center, good morning.
American 8675 Heavy, Resistencia Center identified. Good morning.
Emirates 2 Uniform Heavy, contact Bahrain Central High Center on 124.3.
United 180, climb and maintain flight level 350. Speedbird 580, Mike, contact Milan radar on 132.705.
Windish 1401, expect the log date 6 uniform arrival. Prepare to descend in roughly 20 minutes.
652, contact Bordeaux Control on 127.675.
Flight level 340.
Emirates 2 Uniform Heavy, Bahrain Central High Center, good afternoon.
Transition, expecting the RNAV runway 11 approaching to Marignac. Confirm we have Tango on board. Over to border control on 127.675, 652.
Windish 1401, contact Budapest radar on 134.365.
Speedbird 580, Mike, Milan radar identified. Good afternoon.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, contact tower on 120.505. Guten Flug.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu. Expect the Copper 1 Mike arrival. Descent in about 20 minutes.
American 8919 Heavy, contact Houston Center on 132.7.
1041 Seattle Tower, runway 16 left, wind 070 at 4. RNAV peak, cleared for takeoff.
United Virtual 8902, push and start approved, face southwest.
Border control 652, with you at flight level 180, descending flight level 120.
652, Bordeaux Control, identified. Morning.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793, contact Zurich Tower on 118.1.
I'll have your clearance in just a second. Eurowing 6 Yankee, Munich clearance, cleared to Düsseldorf via the Give Me 6 Sierra departure runway 26 left. Initial climb to flight level 070, departure on 118.83, scope 5731.
departure 056 Tower Lufthansa 656 Alpha ready for departure, runway 26 left.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha Heavy, Munich Tower, runway 26 left, wind 280 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Swiss 466 Heavy, shore of departure, identified. Good morning.
November 4 Tango Hotel, contact Vienna radar on 134.35.
British 1401, Budapest radar identified, what was left? Lufthansa 800, contact Sarajevo radar on 136.05.
Boreta Alpha Tango, contact tower on 119.905. Tschüss.
Runway 26 left, Lufthansa 656 Alpha.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, Zurich Airport Tower. Expect late landing clearance, runway 14. November 804 Tango Hotel Vienna radar identified. Good afternoon, Innsbruck, QNH 1024. Eurowing 6 Yankee, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.83.
Tower on 119.905. Buddhiza 321 Alpha Tango.
Departure, Country Flight 0, IFR to Corfu, ready to go.
1 second for that clearance.
Lufthansa 800, Sarajevo radar, identified. Dobro popodne.
Here, Kilo Bravo 833, contact ground on 121.9er.
Charlie 2510, there is a departure. Can you repeat that?
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, traffic at your 12 o'clock, 1 miles. Same altitude, 737 max.
Delta departure, Charlie 2510, IFR to Corfu, ready to book in.
Cali 2510, cleared to Corfu via the Govon 1 Bravo departure, then is filed. Climb altitude 9,000. Departure is 120.55, squawk 1017.
November 4 Tango Hotel, turn right, heading 175.
Wendish 1401, contact British Lava radar on 134.475.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, welcome to Frankfurt. Exit at Mike 19er if able. Contact ground on 121.805.
Venom 31 Charlie, expect the Kids 5 arrival, Elver transition. I'll call your descent in roughly 20 minutes. Feel free to ask if you'd like it sooner.
Beechcraft 33 Kilo, descend and maintain 8,000 feet. Maintain present heading. Vectors for the RNAV runway 2 approach. Altimeter 2961. American 41, contact departure.
Departure, Charlie 2510, clear to Corfu via the Corfu 1 Bravo departure, then is fire. Climb altitude 9000, departure is on 120.55, squawk 1017, Charlie 2510. United Virtual 8902, expect runway 12 for departure.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, contact ground on 121.905. Wendish 1401, Bratislava radar identified.
Keep hitting the button.
510, read back correct.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, Frankfurt ground, taxi to Terminal 1 gate. A34 via Mike 15, Mike 24, hold short of runway 07 center. Good day.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, contact Munich departure on 118.83. United Virtual 8902, runway 23 approved.
Emirates 2 uniform, contact UAE center on 128.25.
Speedbird 580, Mike. Expect the ILS Zulu runway 35 right approach into Malpensa. Advise you have information X-ray.
Heading departure on 118.83 Lufthansa 656 Alpha.
Mike Romeo Charlie 7903, Zurich Airport ground, taxi to stand 314 via Hotel 2, Juliet Hotel Kilo, hold short of runway 28, good day.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
Jetstar 964, Brisbane clearance, cleared to Perth via the Waco 4 departure, then is filed. Runway 1 right, initial climb to 5,000, departure on 118.45, squawk 3765.
Echo Charlie, contact Cayman radar on 125.3.
Heading departure Lufthansa 656 Alpha passing. 3,500 climb flight level 070.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, heavy, Munich departure identified. Climb flight level 120, direct Delta, Mike 052.
Emirates to uniform, UA center identified. Good afternoon.
Molly ground, progressive taxi to the gate.
1041 radar contact 4 west of Auburn Municipal Airport at 3,000 feet. Auburn altimeter 29904. Turn left heading 075, vector to Kilo Uniform 06 Mike. Then on course. Climb and maintain flight level 210.
November 4 Tango Hotel, 8 miles from FF26. Turn right heading 190. Cleared for the localizer runway 26 approach.
Sierra Kilo Bravo 833, Raleigh ground, taxi to Terminal 1827 via Alpha Echo Foxtrot Tango 1 Bravo Echo Alpha. Progressive taxi.
Can't make it off this airport. This is Maxwell Vision Jet. You got us for
Swiss 466, London control identified. Good morning.
Max 1, Santa Clara departure. Good morning.
Oscar Yankee Mike, Echo Charlie, Bremen radar identified. Guten Tag.
Alright, heading 196, clear for ILS approach.
Climb flight level 120, direct Delta Mike 052, Lufthansa 656 Oslo.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, climb flight level 240.
Jetstar 9064, read back correct. Contact ground on 124.05.
Beechcraft 33 Kilo, contact anchorage center on 119.4.
American 8919 Heavy, contact Houston Center on 132.7.
Wendyż 1401, Warsaw radar identified. Dobre popołudnie.
Center 119.4, Beechcraft 3 Kilo. American 1041, Seattle departure. Good morning, Auburn altimeter 29904.
Lufthansa 656 Alpha, contact Munich radar on 125.14.
Oscar Echo Charlie, contact Berlin approach on 121.13.
Lufthansa 4 Hotel, hold short of runway 07 center A319 on the runway.
United Virtual 8902, runway 12, taxi via Tango Lima Alpha Golf 1.
KV1 Papa Mike, contact Bordeaux control on
Maxwell Vision Jet here, just checking in.
Anchorage Center, Beechcraft November 7732 Kilo 19,000.
Munich radar on 125.14, Lufthansa 656 Oslo.
Yankee Mike, Echo Charlie, Berlin approach identified. Hello.
Munich radar Lufthansa 656
Darrow, this is Maxwell Vision Jet. 13,000 feet headed down to 1,000 feet. Expecting runway 12.
Good afternoon.
Swiss 466, I have an amended clearance.
Max 1, descend 1,000. Runway 12 not available. Expect runway 20.
Direct, Lusar, 2 Romeo
runway 20.
When you're a little closer, grab the ACER at Genève for your arrival runway.
Ground today with 19 Ontario casting pushback.
Swiss 19 Heavy, push and start approved, tail west.
KV91 Papa Mike, Bordeaux control identified. Bonsoir.
American 1041, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Max 1, contact Boyero Center on 126.9.
Tower on 118.08. Bye-bye.
November 5.
Maxwell Vision Jet, 12,500 feet headed down 1,000 feet.
November 7733 Kilo, flight level 190.
Beechcraft November 7733 Kilo, Anchorage Center, good evening.
Max 1, Boyero Center. Good morning.
November 522 Foxtrot, we are ready for the descent.
November 522 Foxtrot, descend via RARAP 3 Sierra to 4,000 into Hamburg, QNH 1026.
Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf, descend via Puma 1 Zulu to 6,000 into Barcelona, QNH 1023.
Lufthansa 4
Max
Hotel,
1,
cross runway 07.
maintain VFR altitude.
Mike Romeo Charlie 793,
Which VFR altitude do you want me to maintain?
Center on 135.05.
Victor Papa Bravo, Echo Zulu. Contact Shanghai
All
Control
1000 plus 500 for current heading.
Bravo Echo Zulu, Shanghai Control identified. Good evening. Swiss 466, read back correct, thank you.
So you want me to stay at 11,000 feet?
Clear direct inlet.
Mid Air 3909er heavy, contact Polaris Control on
Mach
118.5.
Negative. Maintain VFR altitude. Odd 1000 plus 500 for current heading.
1,500 for current heading, nice one.
Operator 321 Alpha Tango Frankfurt Tower, runway 07 center, wind 040 at 12, cleared for takeoff.
American 8919 heavy, contact Houston Center on 126.875.
Iberia 07 Mike, heavy, Bananas Tower, runway 36 left, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Alright, let's make our way down into
City Center, good morning.
beautiful Cuba.
Ready to taxi. Cali 2510, Kazani State Airport, Philippos info, taxi to runway 14 via Alpha. Hold short of runway 14.
Mid Air 3909er heavy, Polaris Control identified, Hiva 5 up.
Holding short of 14 at Alpha, Cali 2510. Walker 5449, heavy, contact Winnipeg Center on 135.475.
Lufthansa 436, contact London Control on 134.755. Clearance on request, stand by.
Walker 5449, heavy, Winnipeg Center identified, good morning.
Ryanair 2985, Manchester clearance, cleared to Santander via the ASMIM 1 Sierra departure runway 5 left. Initial climb to 5,000, squawk 5344.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu. Contact Macedonia Center on 126.525.
With Malta 589er, contact Zagreb radar on 122.53.
122.153 with Air Malta 5899, goodbye.
Speed back, looking good.
American 1041, climb and maintain flight level 290.
Lufthansa 436, London Control identified. Good morning.
Anchorage Center, Piper 588 Charlie Papa.
Piper 588 Charlie Papa, Anchorage Center, go ahead with your request.
Ryanair 2985, read back correct. Ground is on 121.855. Safe flight, sir.
Air Malta 5899 at flight level 360.
With Malta 589er Niner, Zagreb radar identified. Good afternoon.
Edelweiss 56 Zulu, Macedonia Center identified. Good afternoon.
Emirates 14, contact Bremen radar on 125.3.
Iberia 07 Mike, heavy, contact Madrid departure on 124.23.
Windish 1401, descend you 3,000 via the SID to the final approach fixed altitude.
Center, Piper 588 Charlie Papa is about 5 miles to the northwest of Salas, 2,500. Like to pick up our IFR remaining at 2,500 feet.
Good
I'm
way
working
in.
on that clearance. Stand by. Piper 8 Charlie Papa cleared to sleep mute. Direct Barlow. Then JNU 5, Barlow JOH Ted J501 towards Nico. Squawk 4341 and ident.
Emerald Pumpkin 14, Bremen radar identified. Good afternoon.
Windish 1401, descending via the Star to 3,000 via to the final approach fixed altitude.
United Virtual 8902 heavy, Adelaide Tower, runway 12, winds 150 at 6, cleared for takeoff.
Iberia 07 Mike heavy, Madrid departure identified, climb 12000.
Anchorage Center, Piper 8 Charlie Papa, you can cancel our IFR request.
Piper 8 Charlie Papa, roger. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved.
For advisory notice, Windish 1401 has begun descent to 3,000 via the Star to the final approach fixed altitude.
Windish 1401, roger. Monitor your descent to 3,000 via Star to final approach fixed altitude.
Max 1, cross runway 36 left, then continue taxi via Bravo 10. Red Dragon 44 Sierra Golf cleared Sailors 2 Whiskey transition. Expect the ILS Yankee runway 24 right approach into Barcelona. Let me know you've got information, Lima. cross runway 36 left and continue taxi via E10.
Air Algerie 2700, contact Montreal Center on 133.225.
Iberia 07 Mike, climb flight level 250.
November 522 Foxtrot, contact Bremen radar on 125.3.
Mechanical Charlie, 15 miles from London. Turn left, heading 245. Cleared for the ILS runway 24 left approach.
American 1041, climb and maintain flight level 330.
Whitefish 1401, descend via Logda 6 uniform to 5000 into OKG, QNH 1014.
Ryanair 34 Golf Foxtrot, contact Munich radar on 133.55.
Air Algerie 2700, Montreal Center identified. Good morning. Holding short runway 14, ready for departure.
Cali 2510, cleared for takeoff runway 14, proceed on the go Mach 1 Bravo departure, winds 280 at 5, QNH 1017.
Cleared for takeoff, Cali 2510.
Max 1, contact tower on 118.45.
November 522 Foxtrot, Bremen radar identified, moin moin.
American 1041, contact Seattle Center on 120.3.
Alpha Charlie Hotel, Brisbane Center, requesting IFR clearance to Kingaroy, and we will be departing runway 10 left. Outbound truck will be the Walter Taylor Bridge.
Stand by. American 8919 Heavy, contact Houston Center on 126.875.
Yeah, it's cloud cover.
34 Golf, Foxtrot, Munich radar, identified. Good afternoon.
Seabird 580 Mike, 25 miles from Foxtrot, 35, Romeo. Turn right, heading 345. Descend altitude 3,000 feet until established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 35 right approach. Speed below 170 knots until established.
Contact tower 1845, maximum mission jet.
Emirates 840 Heavy, descend altitude 3,500 feet.
With 19 Heavy, runway 22 right taxi via Lima 3 and 110 Alpha Sierra, Lima Romeo, hold short of runway 29er.
Air 3909 Heavy, contact Photo Oceanic on 123.175, squawk 2000.
Ryanair 2985, push and start approved, face southwest.
Taxi 048, contact Dhaka Control, lower center on 126.7.
Alpha Charlie Hotel, information uniform is current. Clear to Kingaroy. After departure, fly radar vectors, Waco. Then, as filed, runway 28 right. Initial climb to 8,000. Departure on 125.6. Squawk 4431.
Anchor Center, Piper 588 Charlie Papa. Like to pick up our IFR clearance to Yakutat. Ready to copy. Clearance on request, you're number 1.
Seattle Center, good morning.
Alpha, expect the Delhi 1 Charlie arrival. Descent coming up to content. Reach out if you want to start.
Taxi 048, Dhaka Control, lower center, identified. Good evening.
Lufthansa 436. Heavy, contact Dublin Center on 120.755.
November 4 Tango Hotel, contact Innsbruck Tower on 120.1.
Break Charlie Papa, cleared to Yakutat, direct habit, send as filed. Squawk 4341 and ident.
Orlando Tower, max 1 vision jet, holding short, runway 36, left, ready for departure on 36 right to BFR over to MUCF.
Max 1, Orlando Tower, runway 36 right, winds 130 at 5, cleared for takeoff.
Winds 130.5, cleared for takeoff, max 1 vision jet.
Finnair 39er, Heavy, Moto Oceanic departure identified. Good afternoon.
Clear the Yakutat direct habit, then it's filed 4341, then IDAM, Pipe Ray Charlie Papa. Radar contact, 5-6 miles southwest of Puna Airport at 2,000 feet. Puna altimeter 29904. Clear direct habit.
One Charlie around.
I voted you. Time to get the autopilot off. Let's get the arrival cam on. Autopilot coming out. Our plane. Speed back.
Expect runway 10 left. Taxi via Bravo. Hold short of runway 04 right. Put in Alpha Tango. Contact Frankfurt departure on 118.505.
3144 Sierra Golf. Barcelona approach. Identified. Good afternoon.
Tower 10, Nine Bravo, departure runway 25. Initial climb 4,000. Onshore
118. Return. Good morning. 7 flaps coming in.
Departure on 118.505. Good evening, 321 Alpha Tango.
Contact Fort Worth Center on 126.575.
Emirates 810, requesting VICTUS.
Emirates 840, turn left heading 060 vectors for the ILS runway 30 left approach.
Contact Seven Tower on 118.805.
United Virgin 8902, contact Melbourne Center on 125.3.
November 522, Foxtrot approach identified. Good afternoon.
Contact departure.
Good, looking good.
6575. Center with you at flight level 430.
I'll have your clearance in just a second.
NGN 9058, Venizelos clearance. Clear to Dubai, Vienna Caristos 2 Echo departure runway 3 right. Initial climb to 6,000. Departure on 128.905, squawk 3215.
Taxi. Runway 10 left. 5. Bravo, short of runway 04 right. Alpha Charlie, Hotel.
Good, looking good.
Oscar Channel, is it possible that we can take 2-4 run or visual approach?
Alright, next stop, Cuba.
Departure for is 321 Alpha Tango at flight at 1,500 feet. Climbing to 4,000 feet.
Brezza 321, Alpha Tango, Frankfurt departure.
You're coming down.
Climb 3,500.
Charlie,
Here is down.
01, contact Warsaw approach on 125.055.
I have sequence departure with 5 8 times 4,000. Welcome to 111.010.
Why are you taking me towards the left and the runway is towards the
Airport
left?
in sight.
840.
United Virgin 8902, Melbourne Center identified. Good evening, Mucl QNH 1018.
Good, watch your speed.
Maximum vision code 2,2700 feet, headed up to 18,000 feet over to Cuba. Departure radar contact.
3,500 for is 321 Alpha Tango.
500.
Alright, landing.
Expect late landing clearance.
Full flaps coming in.
Mike, climb flight level 320.
Welcome down to beautiful Cuba.
Speed. 6 southeast of Kozani State Airport, Philippos at 6,000 feet. QNH 1019er. Climb via the SID to flight level 090. Boreza Alpha Tango, climb flight level 090.
Boeing says, very nice. Hey, I appreciate that, Boeing.
Heavy contact Houston Center on 132.10.
Approaching runway 12.
Right, looking good, looking good. We are here in beautiful Cuba. Let's go up here and get parked up. This is where we'll be leaving out of here the next time we go live for the flight simulator. Man, made it. Early morning flight. That big jet, wow.
Bordeaux control identified. Good afternoon.
Orlando to here, man, no problem. We made it.
Oscar Echo Charlie, continue approach number 2 behind the Air Baltic 220 on final.
There we get parked up right out here. Ila Kuna. I don't know if that's how you say it or not. We're here.
Emirates 840, not clear what you said. Say again. Ryanair 2985, runway 05 left.
Alright, so we're going to end this live stream now. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe. See you all. Excellent. Easy. Shout out to Sayintentions-Kmco making this a blast.
I am working on that clearance. Stand by.
A little bit more. Alright, brakes coming on, lights coming off, and we will see you guys on the next one. We are